Hi everyone, welcome to Divine Sacred Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing, commenting. Thank you. I cannot begin to tell you how grateful I am for all of you. And if you're listening to this, whenever you're listening to this, because these are timeless readings, I'm just grateful for you being here. You're enabling me to channel and do something that I really truly enjoy every day. So thank you so much. Sending so many blessings and so much love to you. Today we're going to go into a bit of a energy reading as always, but I really want to dig in deeper into what is happening for the divine feminines and the divine masculines, head and heart space, and their thoughts on the divine feminines, what is going on. There was actually, what was there? There were channeled messages that I had. Oh my gosh. Honestly, is anybody getting scattered energy right now? What is going on for you? Tell me in the comments what is going on, because I'm really intrigued. I'm getting... Okay, this is a bit of a funny one, because a few readings ago, I had that the divine masculine is awakening, right? They are coming into their realization of how magical they truly are, how much they can manifest and bring into reality. They're starting to trust themselves so much more. And for some of you, the divine masculines are truly awakening to union. And I don't know if you are getting this, divine feminines. Have you most recently been focusing on your counterpart's eyes? Because this is a big message for you. If any of you are looking into their eyes, either in the dream state, in the astral realm, like in visualizations, or just thinking of their eyes, this is a big, big message for you. That you are sinking into a deeper level of connection and union, because they too are remembering looking in your eyes. So it's reciprocal. It's not just the divine feminines. I think this isn't coming from the divine feminines. It's actually coming from the divine masculine. So divine feminines, you're probably thinking, oh, I remember his eyes, or all of a sudden I remember staring deep into his eyes. Or you might have had a new visualization of going back to the time where you looked at their eyes. For any of you who haven't already met your twin flame, this is still going to come to you in the astral realm. This is still going to come to you in a visualization. But that's coming from the divine masculine, I'm hearing. So the divine masculine are actually thinking about the divine feminine's eyes and looking deep into their soul. Divine masculines have done so much work to clear and heal and to ascend. And I'm getting for a lot of divine masculines that there is deep love and resonance. There's deep astral love. There's deep union. Like, you're already in union. It's a fact. It's a given. You are in union. Some of you might just be like, oh, I just want to stay in bed all day. Or for some of you, I want to stay in bed all day with you. I just want to lie here in the morning and wake up next to you. I just want to go to bed and you holding me in your arms. This is going to be for divine masculines and feminines. Take the energies as they resonate. They are not gender specific. Some of the divine masculines who haven't already communicated are communicating massively, because this silence in the physical realm means that they're preparing for union. But things are sinking so beautifully, so wonderfully. So that is happening for the collective, I'm getting. So that is beautiful. I've just got to say, that is absolutely beautiful. So be rest assured, things are aligning. For those of you who haven't had a communication, that is coming up. But some of you are already in communication. For the divine feminines, I'm getting this shift. This is like you know, we were talking ages ago about the Wheel of Fortune kept coming up in every reading. If you're somebody who's stuck with me right from the beginning, you would have remembered these readings at the start, is when we always had the Wheel of Fortune almost like every date for like 2 weeks. And then it transferred and transmuted into the World card. Like, it's almost like a new beginning is here, a new cycle is coming through. This is another level of shifting. This is another level of shifting for the Divine Feminines, because it was this stagnant energy. It was this dense energy. But now it's like movement, openness, fluidity, flow. Oh my gosh, it's like another level. Like, if any of you can visualize this, I'm getting, like, you know, you've got a stream, just a stream of water trickling through the meadows. I'm getting that for how the Divine Feminine's feeling at the moment. Like, they are in this sovereign Empress, High Priestess, flow, beautiful energy. Because for a lot of you, Divine Feminines have worked through this density. You've felt the shift internally, and you're seeing this flow on the outside of life. Things are coming to you way more easily. You're understanding that I don't need to try so hard. I don't need to push so hard. And that could have been you in the past. That could have been you tapping into your Divine Masculine action energy. But for the past few years, few months, few weeks, you are definitely tapping into your Divine Feminine energy, who is way more fluid, way more able to go with the flow. And this is deepening your sense of self. There's 333 gigabytes right now on the computer, so that could resonate with some of you, seeing a lot of 333 at the moment. But the biggest thing here, the biggest thing for Divine Feminines, is you're deepening into yourself, and you're feeling this sense of oneness, this sense of home, this sense of peace within. And yeah, okay, things in your life may not fully shift, but you're so friggin' in the flow that you're allowing things to come to you. You're not controlling things as much anymore. You're flowing with the winds of change, I'm hearing. And also, you're way less attached to any outcomes. Like, I'm not just talking about you and your twin flame, any outcomes, whatever. It's like, if it comes, great. And if it doesn't, okay. If it comes, okay. If it goes, okay. It's like, it's that story that has come up time and time again. There was this farmer, I'm probably going to butcher this, but for those of you who know it, please tell me in the comments below. But Spirit's basically asking me to channel the story between when a neighbor had said to a farmer, oh, look, you've only got this much land. Like, oh, how unfortunate for you. And the farmer's like, oh, yeah, it's okay. And then all of a sudden, you know, a relative had died and bestowed them acres of farmland, including cows. And then the neighbor's like, wow, look, you're so blessed to get all of this farmland and the cows. Like, how amazing is that? And the farmer's like, yeah, okay. And then the farmer has a son. So the guy's like, oh, wow, you are so blessed. You've got a son in the family. And the guy's like, okay. And then it basically goes on to the son goes older, you know, they've got the wealth that they need to, and they are getting by, and all of a sudden the son breaks the leg. So the neighbor comes over and is like, oh no, how devastating for your son to have broken a leg. So the farmer's like, okay. And then obviously the war ends up coming, and the farmer's boy has been pardoned for service, because obviously he's got a broken leg, he can't go. So the neighbor's like, oh, how lucky your boy has got a broken leg that he can't now serve in the war, because he could have possibly died out there. And then the farmer's like, okay. So the reason Spirit's asking me to tell this story, and I might have butchered it, if I have, I do apologize, but the messages that are coming through that is, that's the Divine Feminine right now. She's like, okay. Like, I'm not saying that that they are not grateful, that they are not in gratitude, but it's almost like this is already good. And whether it comes and goes, it is what it is. It's in the flow. And not only that, divine feminines, you are less attached to the outcome between you and your divine masculine. However, I just had a ping on my phone telling me what the weather is, and it just said sunny. So for me, that's like the equivalent of the sun card, just coming through and just to go from the spirit, from the universe going, the clouds have parted, divine feminine. You've worked hard to get to this point, and all you need to do is surrender and release to the higher purpose. You didn't need to control anything. That it was already at hand. It was already taken care of. The big thing for the divine masculines is they are softening their guard. The reading yesterday, if you haven't checked it out, I will link it to the end credits. So wait until the end and have a look at that video if you haven't already. And it basically says the divine masculines are letting down their guard. They're starting to soften. And there is just less stress and less pent up energy between both of you, like individually. And a lot of divine feminines are actually using this previous energy to go play sports, be in the gym, be more active, move intuitively, move with the purpose of dissipating this energy. So those are the channeled messages I got today, because they were absolutely beautiful. I'm going to try and clarify this with the heart space and the head space for the divine masculine, the heart space and the head space for the divine feminine, and then the heart space and head space for the collective. As soon as I said heart and head space for the collective, I feel like, yes, they are upskilling into the Two of Cups. This Two of Cups is here to say, look, it has been a struggle. It has been a challenge to refine your skills, refine how you speak to yourself, what your emotions are, what you're embracing your feelings, not being too attached to them either. And then we've got the Two of Cups, which again is union. It is union in the Twin Flame Collective. If you're not already in union, you are on the precipice. You are so close to achieving this union, but also you already are in union. Of course you're in union. This union is here. You are already in union with your counterpart. And as soon as I say that, I've got Seven of Swords. So a lot of you still have that guarded energy. So if you're feeling that you're not close to union, that is a block, that is resistance, that is something for a lot of divine feminines and masculines that need to go through this to clear that block. To not be so defensive, to not be so guarded, to not fall back into the same cycle is what I just heard. That is quite a big message. So what's happening with the head and heart space for the divine masculine? Thank you, Spirit. The Emperor. I don't even think I need a card for the heart space, but let's go for it. What's happening in the heart space for the divine masculine? What is going on for the heart space for the divine masculine? The Devil and the King of Swords. Ruthlessness with their thoughts and feelings is stopping them from tapping into their heart space. And the Emperor. Head space. They've got it all under control. Things are now aligning. And they're realizing, which is why I said earlier that awakening is happening, because they're realizing that they manifested this. That it wasn't just an outside force. Some of them do believe this, but other divine masculines genuinely feel like I have got to this level of Emperor because I've put in the work, because I've done the efforting, but things are aligning, like the luck is in my favor, I'm hearing. Then we've got the Devil and the King of Swords. So for the King of Swords and the Devil, I am getting there is this level of every time you move forward, and this is for both energies, every time you move forward, there will be the ego trying to hold you back. There will be thoughts that are coming into your brain that will stop you from listening to your heart. There will be distractions to ask you to look over here, look over here, look over here, and delay the destination, which is true union with yourself, not union with your twin flames. Let me just really specify that the journey is always to self. So there is a lot of options for the Divine Masculine, but he is looking to start again, but with a more collaborative, a more coordinated, a more strengthened foundation. There is new things happening for the Divine Masculine, but he does need to get out of his own thoughts about the previous thoughts regarding religion, regarding culture, regarding what will other people think, and step into his heart space, because that is the only way he can give himself that love and the opportunity to step within. Then we've got the Knight of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. Some Divine Masculines are still in umming and ahhing, I'm hearing. Umming and ahhing. But there is a transformation that they are going through. They just need a little bit of time, Divine Feminines. What is going on for the headspace for the Divine Feminines? What is going on for the headspace for the Divine Feminines? The Four of Wands. I told you, this is union. This is harmony. Some of you going back to uni. Yeah, I'm getting some of you are starting to take a step towards gaining more skill, gaining more wisdom, knowledge from a higher plane. We've got the Ace of Wands. That is your passion. You're going to follow your passion, and so for some of you, you're going to go into university or a degree or an online learning course or a program that is going to really tap into your passions, your creativity, the love of whatever you're going through. This is definitely something that for some of you could be an older student going back to studying. Like, that in itself is a big pat on your back, being courageous enough to try something different, putting yourself out there to learn new skills. And that's what we were getting for the Twin Flame Collective for the Five of Wands. Upskilling, definitely upskilling. Then we've got the Knight of Cups, giving yourself that love that you desire. What about the heart space, Divine Feminine Spirit? What is going on for the heart space? Oh, they're trying to battle with the Eight of Swords with their thoughts. So there is that devil energy for the Divine Feminines too, but they are working through those thoughts. We've got the 8-8. Wait. 8 of August 2023 is significant for somebody. Funnily enough, that is actually my launch date for my manuscript, for my book, for my first book. For those of you who want to follow, I will let you know. Send me a DM. I can sign you up for my official newsletter. It's a health and wellness book, actually. It's got nothing to do with tarot. And for some of you, finding that balance, yeah. So basically you're going, okay, the thoughts, the headspace, the constant thinking has been playing over in your mind, but your heart space is trying to keep continuing on the work, keep cultivating that self-love, keeping the balance between the head and heart space. What about the energies between the head and heart space for the Twin Flame Collective? What about the head and heart space for the Twin Flame Collective? Thank you, Spirit. Three of Cups, celebration. Celebration with friends, celebration in, I'm seeing like, you know how you get like a summer rain? I feel like some of you dancing in the rain. Embracing your happy space with the King of Cups. Embracing the joy, embracing, this summer is going to be so good for some of you. This is going to be union. This is happy union, summer. This is too many cards, please, Spirit. Can you please be concise for me and for the collective regarding the head and heart space? Regarding the union, what is happening for union during this summer? And for some of you it will be summer, for some of you it will be winter for the southern hemisphere. Hangman, King of Wands. I was talking about the Wheel of Fortune earlier and now it's come up. Okay, we're going to go through this because there were a couple of cards that came out. We've got the Hanged Man and the Four of Swords. For some of you, you still need to dig deeper into your levels of ascension. Take a break, I'm hearing. There is no need to do everything. There is no need to be in a hurry. You do have the King of Wands here, which is about owning your passions. Owning where you are right now. And this is the cycle of change, bringing truth into your heart space, that knowing that your headspace doesn't control it, your thoughts don't control who you are, you control your thoughts. You don't need to let your emotions take over, but your heart can now take over, and that is the unlimited union. 10 of Pentacles, financial success, material success, you know, abundance. Whatever success means to you, this is your success, divine counterparts. Whatever you want in the union, whatever you want in this next 6 months, count it as a blessing. Are you kidding me? We've got the sun at the bottom of the deck. I literally talked about that. The sun, yeah. The 10 of Pentacles, the sun. That is bringing in the union. That's bringing in the harmony. That is what's coming next. I'm going to leave it right there. That was such an awesome reading. Thank you so much for joining me. And let me know if it resonated. So many blessings, so much love to you. And I'll speak with you soon.